Muy buenas, muy buenas, muy buenas. Soy Sigilo Kagame. Estamos aquí en el Dragon Age 2. Y vamos a continuar justamente lo que hemos dejado. Estamos aquí en este lugar. En esta casa. En la Florida. Bueno, en la Rosa Florida, algo así. Y bueno. Aquí empezamos una misión. Así que vamos a ir para adelante. Muy bien. Aquí no hay nada más, así que termino un segundo antes de continuar. Listo. Bien, aquí tenemos enemigos en casa. Este es el Emporio Negro. Y de mañana tenemos... Vamos a ver aquí.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for you to be here?
Maybe not, but we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries. Some battles are lost by inches.
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all evil.
I have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation. But how many temptations do you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter. To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
You can't say every mage is corrupt.
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer. All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
According to everything I've seen, the Circle can't control mages anyhow.
And what is the alternative? Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Bueno. Tenemos que frente de la magia.
People talk about the circle like it's
Estamos con Emerick.
It's no different anyway.
You might want to see this. This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. Then there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
I saw someone leaving the scene, but they got away. I'm sorry.
It was more than I accomplished.
My people have been slow to react, but this needs official support.
I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
One second.
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad, Fainreal. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then... you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fainreal wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
You have my sympathies. Do not fear the Templars finding out.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
What the fuck? Tengo rivalidad con... A ver, vamos a ver. Sí. Son más amigos, pero este es más enemigo, así que... Tal vez necesitamos cambiar un poco aquí los compañeros. Vamos a vender toda la chatarra por aquí. Y aquí sí voy a deshacerme de algunas cosas que no me sirven. Y sí, también está. Aquí tenemos demasiados amuletos que tal vez nunca me ponga. Y también tengo bastantes armas que... Bueno, aquí por ejemplo. Esto, chao. Chao. Este mazo. Aquí lo voy a dejar solo el que sea más poderoso. Este Cambre 70. Que sí está bien. Este también. Chao. El enjambre, solo voy a dejar el enjambre. Y esta daga vamos a dejarle solo el desagrado. Uy. Ya tengo bastante dinero. A ver.
I misplaced it, along with my sense of dwarven pride.
Vamos a ver, por la noche tenemos... Solo aquí tenemos misiones en nivel 2 en casa. Vamos a ver.
You are known, Fenris.
What?
I'm going through Jevon's neglected reports. Some involve you and requests about you.
Vamos a ver
By
aquí.
whom? I will take great pleasure in rooting out this nest of blood mages. It will not be the first.
Claro, obviamente.
Let's do this!
I'll deal with this.
Listo. Vamos a llevar a Barrick. Raíz mortal. Vamos. What the fuck? No. Y acá. No, acá. Ahí estamos. Ok, muy bien. Uno poderoso.
That's enough.
A ver, a ver, a ver. Bien, viene más.
One less to worry about.
Someone's left a surprise here for us. I love doing that.
Ten cuidado por aquí, por la casa. Esto parece trampa.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
These mages always fall to the first demon's promise.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
If you turn yourself in now, the Templars may spare your life.
The Templars! We will destroy their entire pathetic order. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we concede chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Tell me where Karen is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still feed the compost heap, so it's not a complete waste.
The demons are using you. Fight them.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
Ok. Primerito contra estos de aquí. Vamos a hacerle una aparición aquí a esta buena muchacha. Y vamos aquí, ahí. Pero ¿por qué no eres muchacha? Lánzalo. Vamos contra este. Ahora contra estos.
lights.
Muy bien. Kieran.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me.
But is it only Karen? It could be Karen +1. A very nasty +1 at that.
The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
What do you remember about how you got here?
I was with a lady, and then things got fuzzy. Nightmares then. On fire for days. A demon laughing. The naked lady with her razor claws in my chest. I'd wake and hear screams. Maybe my own. I'm sorry. It's all a tangle in my head.
There's no easy way to say this, Karen. There's a chance you're inhabited by a demon.
What? No, I'm not a mage. I can't...
You can. Blame the mages who summoned whatever possesses you.
I'm just me. You have to believe me.
If there's even the slightest chance you're possessed, the Templars need to know.
No, I'm me, I swear. Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Cullen needs to hear about this mess.
Muy bien. Vámonos. Enemigos en casa. El pueblo negro. Crímenes del aprendiz. El hijo disco. Los cometidos del radio. Quizá tenemos un emporio negro. Vamos acá.
So, where's your...
Blood mages have infiltrated your ranks. They've been implanting your recruits with demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Not all mages are like that.
True, not every mage gives in to temptation, but none are ever free of it. At any time, any mage could become a monster, from the lowest apprentice to the most seasoned enchanters. Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
Yet also true.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
There's fault on both sides. We must find a way to live in peace.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps mages need better education as to why the Chantry functions as it does. Perhaps they would not go against the will of Andraste herself. I will look into it. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
He is not to blame. But tell that to the victims if it turns out that our suspicions are correct.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
If a demon infiltrated the Templar Order, it would be disastrous.
No, Why bother to save me if you're just going to cast me into the streets?
My brother is a good man, Sirrah. You cannot truly think this of him.
Effective immediately, Karen, you are discharged from the Templar Order. Escort him from the grounds.
What? I was tortured. I've done nothing wrong.
I shudder to think what the Knight Commander will do when she learns of this Blood Mage's plot. Set a guard to watch him, just in case. For your actions, take this. It's the reward I promised, and more. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
Recuperamos un poco de amistad con Fendis. Pero bueno, aquí no para la cosa. Tenemos un grimorio de anterior. Rápidamente vamos a devolver esto.
Hey, didn't you work with the Red Iron?
Vamos por acá. Lo que está aquí. Sí.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't wave that around. I mean, thank you. This perfectly normal item.
Ring. Bueno, aquí no hay nada. Vámonos. Vamos acá. Bueno, aquí tenemos dos misiones. Una captura de los magos estos de sangre. Y estos. De los salvashop, ¿verdad? ¿A dónde vas?
Is everyone all right?
No me puedo mover. Ok. A ver, aquí hay dos. Aquí está esto. Camino de los esclavistas. Y acá está el de acá. Vamos a ver. Vamos a guardar por si acaso.
And the world's rid of one more Canary. Easier than I expected. Call the men back. We've got an appointment with the Viscount. Isn't that right, Seamus?
Ashad! You killed him! You Vashedan bitch!
That one of their words. See, that's why you need to be dragged home. You're playing too nice with those things. I'll wager you've gone even further than that. Haven't you, brat? Sounds like he doesn't want to go with you. Competition? Well, you're too late. The Winters, I, have already claimed him.
Sirrah, if I must go back, so be it. But I will not see these murderers rewarded.
Spoiled shit! I'll cut out your tongue and charge extra for bringing you back quiet. And as for you, I could do with some entertainment while we wait for the others.
Bueno. Primero tú, amiga, tú. Ahí te quedas. No te vas a escapar. Ya estás. Ahí te quedas.
Dead and good riddance, but she said she was waiting for more. A lot more.
Then we ready ourselves.
Strip the camp, and we'll ready a fitting welcome.
Bueno, estos van a... Ya está. Y... Ya está. Muy bien, rapidito. Ahí te quedas.
Oh, Andraste. I've never seen so many corpses. So much blood.
We'll get through this. Hold on a little longer. There may be more coming.
No, más kidding. ¿A dónde vas, loquísimo? ¿A dónde vas eso? Ven aquí, me hicieron de cerrón antes. A ver. Cuidado.
A shard never lied, never coddled. You are worth his time, or you are not. They are not the brutes others claim they are. Take me to my father, and I will try again to make him see.
It's clear this was not your first encounter with this... a shard.
I met him soon after their ship foundered. I had run again, to escape the keep and my father. A shard was to map the coast, to find an answer for the Arishok. I had so many doubts. Kunari have none.
I wasn't aware that Kunari take many friends.
Perhaps it isn't the right word. I am the Viscount's son, bound by everything that means. A shard did not care. We were both seeking something. That was enough.
I confess, I'm not sure what one does with a dead Kunari.
The body is no longer him, and is worthy of no special treatment. That is, apparently, their way.
Should his people be told?
They will know. Whether they will deign to acknowledge it, I have no idea. There was much of a shard that I didn't understand, but it was so very worth trying.
The Viscount is clearly concerned about your safety.
The Viscount sends thugs to do a father's job. I was in no danger until his help arrived.
You could have told him this was your wish.
Keep your assumptions. He doesn't hear me. He's as tired of being disappointed as I am of bearing it. And now, a shard is dead. It's not right.
We'll leave soon enough, Seamus. Be ready.
I am at your whim, Sirrah.
Muy bien. Entonces, antes de irnos de aquí, vamos a hacer la misión que está acá. Entonces, una cajita. Aquí. Estaba encantado. Un arquerito aquí, pues de yo, muy bien. Comandante por acá.
I am ready to leave. And you have coin to collect, I'm sure.
Bueno, tenemos que regresar de ahí.
Let's go, Seamus. Your father will be waiting in the keep.
Then take me to him. Father.
My son. I thought I'd lost you.
Enough, Father.
Allow me to present one Sirrah Hawk, Your Excellency. She fulfilled the bounty.
You have my gratitude. I hope you encountered no great difficulties on my son's behalf?
There were complications, but I was privileged to keep your son from harm.
I was told the Winters had involved themselves. Was there no way to avoid an incident?
They murdered my friend. Where is the concern for that?
It was my understanding you were captured alone. Foolishly traipsing about the coast as you do.
I was not captured. I was with a shard. The Kunari. They are not monsters to be feared. If you would just try to understand, others would see as well.
Better that you were thought abducted than to have their influence suspected in my own family. Benign or not, it's too much.
A ver, aquí podemos ser neutrales.
There's no middle ground? It sounds like you've both been hard-headed.
That is quite enough. My apologies, Excellency, for this intrusion into personal matters. There is no... Just move.
Muy bien. Bueno, entonces sí tenemos que irnos a la misión que nos falta. Vamos otra vez para acá mismo. Muy bien. Un poco de aquí. Hierba usada, muy bien. Tenemos más materiales de fabricación. Un saquito. Bueno, aquí sí tenemos que tener mucho cuidado porque aquí mucho mago. Y los magos son mal. Hay un mago por aquí. Hay un mago aquí. Desapareció. ¿Dónde está? Está ahí. Cuidado con esto. Hablando ese muchacho. Ahora esto. Gracias. Y champiñón. Un cadáver. Un barril. Y nada más. Ahí hay una caja. Muy bien. Es que acá no hay nada, ¿verdad? No, vámonos. Aquí hay un cadáver.
Take one more step and the boy dies.
Tell this dirtbag who we are.
If I were you, I wouldn't be threatening the Viscount's son.
What?
Oh, I suppose you just got a tip from a slaver that he was selling mage flesh cheap. You never thought to ask where he got it? You never wondered if you were buying the Viscount's well-known love child from his elven mistress. The boy he swore to protect, even if it meant raising the entire free marches?
I seek no war with the free marches. Take the lad to his father.
Hand him over then, if you're serious.
This was the price set on the boy. Please accept it as an offer of peace.
Who are you? Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Huh. Hardly a difference. I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some bad dreams and it's off to the Templars.
You belong in the circle of Magi.
Well, I'm not going. I was trying to get to the Dalish. They won't be afraid of my magic.
You'd be alone among the Dalish. Even more than a Dalish would be here.
Compared to being held prisoner, or made tranquil. I'll risk being lonely. Look, I know it's different in other kingdoms, but here, no one helps circle mages. Anything the Templars don't like, you get the brand. The Dalish, they've had magic forever. They could teach me. I won't be a danger, I swear.
Because no Dalish mage ever went astray.
Was your mother right? Are you plagued by demons already?
I can't say for sure. I have dreams. There are voices in the dreams. They ask me to come, to give shape to the void around them. But the Dalish Keeper is wise. If anyone can help, she can.
I know the Keeper. I'll make sure she takes you in.
Then she does not hate humans. Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I knew she could help me. Thank the creators, you were the one my mother hired to find me. I will forever be in your debt, friend.
Whatever their differences, his mother deserves to know he's alive.
Oh, muy bien. Ese Benji está a punto de marcharse de nuestro grupo. No sé cómo va Benji. Más rival que que amigo nadie. Bueno, eso lo vamos a conseguir. Un poco de amistad hablando con el muchacho. En caso contrario, se nos irá. ¿No continúa? Vamos acá, ¿verdad? Sí. Muy bien, vámonos. A ver. Tenemos que ir a baja ciudad del disco díscolo, sí.
Good day to you, my
Para que era el frío.
Would you like to make a donation?
Ariani.
Your son has taken refuge with the Dalish.
What? But he is human. They did not even wish me to raise him among them. But they do value magic more than the men of Kirkwall. Perhaps he can have both safety and freedom. As I said, I have little money. But this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
Muy bien. Ops, misión completada. Bueno, lo que vamos a hacer ahorita es hablar con otros personajes para mejorar nuestra relación con ellos.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
A ver. Acto de piedad. Bien. Vamos a ver.
I was worried they would fall out.
Vamos a emoción diferentes. Bueno, aquí podemos hablar con Fendis. Vamos a guardar aquí antes. No. Porque a veces suele pasar que no cogió las opciones de... Aquí tenemos un capilla imperial. Muy bien. Aquí tenemos historia de Corcoran. Capítulo 3, muy bien. Vamos con este muchacho.
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
I can't imagine why they would be put off.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Bueno.
It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You've had a difficult life.
I'd rather not speak more of it.
Are you certain? I'm willing to listen.
To my whining? Very charitable of you. I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I have no home left to return to.
The blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
My mother came from Kirkwall. Our heritage is here.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
You could track your former master down, I assume.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now. Denarius has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Denarius will not give up, however. I await his return.
Sounds like a tough situation.
I'm not made of glass. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters. Had I known Ansel would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
Maybe I should be thanking Ansel.
Maybe you should. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
Muy, un poco por lo menos.
Hawk.
Bueno, tenemos misiones aquí. Hay que hablar con Barrick y hay que hablar con Merrill, así que vamos ahí. Vamos a hablar con Merrill. Muy bien.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating. Everything happens here all at once. How does anyone keep it all straight?
You get used to it eventually.
If not, I suppose you end up like me. Walking into walls and signposts. Utterly distracted. It's so busy here. So many things just get lost.
Do you miss the Danish?
I miss Heren Pivel's stories. The creaking of Aravels in the breeze. The city is so busy and confusing. And the elves here are not like my clan. But I'll get used to Kirkwall in time.
The Templars haven't found you, have they?
I've been careful, even among the Dalish. Keepers never work magic in public. And I think the Templars don't even see me. I'm just another elf in the alienage.
Are you feeling lost here, Meryl?
A bit. But I'll adjust. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Muy bien. Vamos a hablar con Barrick. Bueno, aquí tenemos una nueva.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
Muy bien, tenemos aquí a Isabela, un nuevo personaje. Pero primero vamos a hablar con Barry.
So, I've been dying to know, what was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
For the first few seconds, what do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Muy bien. Tenemos más amistad con Varric. Y ahora sí, vamos a hablar con Isabella.
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Thanks for the advice.
Anytime. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Vamos ahí. Entonces ahora sí tenemos que reunir a la... No sé, con... Es que... Vamos a ir así. Aunque no me gusta ir solo con magos, pero bueno. Vamos a ponerle... Sí. Esto automáticamente. Listo. Vamos ahí. Pues ahí está. Isabella.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Muy bien. Vale, que sea.
Say your prayers! Never torture me!
Carta de Hader.
Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
Muy bien.
I'll stick you like a pig! That's the brightest thing I could have done. I'll show you why majors are feared! Better luck in the next one! Bleeding all over the place! I'll stick you like a pig!
Bueno, muchachos.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
¿Qué demonios?
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabella's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told her enough. I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
You don't have to tell Castillon about Isabella.
If I cross him, he'll have me killed. And my life is worth more than hers.
There's only one way to settle this.
Muchas caras ahí.
I'm your worst nightmare! Say your prayers! This is my favorite!
Torito. Cuidado. Ya está. A ver.
Go down!
I was trying to talk him down. Trust me, it's better this way.
Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. Simple as that.
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead, but that would be letting me off easy.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Oh, balls.
Who is Castillon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada. I used to work for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery.
Even I know that's wrong. Didn't expect that, did you, Guardsman?
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything.
Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Muy bien, tenemos a Isabel, vamos a quitarnos a este güey. Asesino pirata. Uy. Sí que tenemos que ponerle armas a Isabela. Vamos ahí. Primero vamos a inventario. No. Ven a ver. Ok. Estos son a 2 manos, entonces vamos a ver cosas para Isabela. ¿Qué me estás contando? Ah, no puedo salir de aquí. Vamos para acá. Vamos a casa de carne. Vamos a ver cosas para Isabela. Uf, tengo tanta cosa aquí. A ver, vamos a ver. Esto no. Sebastián. Isabela. Isabela. Bueno, un colgante. Un anillo. Entonces tenemos que verle. Vamos a ponerle este rotativo, ¿no? Ya. Y de armas. Vamos a ver. Tiene que ser armas a 2 manos. Tenemos. El desagrado, ¿cuánto hace? Hace 20 de daño, 17. 2 armas, 2 armas. A ver, este da. Este da destreza. Y este da 1 todos los atributos. Entonces vamos a poner un pinche de Javier. Y este. Mejora subir el nivel. Este también mejora subir el nivel. Y este también mejora subir el nivel. Vamos así. Tengo, soy nivel 10 todavía. A ver, vamos a poner Isabela. Esta y... ¿quién más? Necesitamos un... bueno, pongamos este. A ver. Entonces vamos a ponerle Isabela, la perla, un anillo y un colgante. El cinto este. Entonces necesitamos ponerle un anillo por aquí, que sea más o menos. Ese es muy bueno. Muy bien. Vamos a ver si este tiene ataque más 3, y performance. Vamos a ponerle un anillo mejor. Y este... ataque más 18, ataque. Muy bien. Vamos a ponerle una barba. Listo. Muy bien. Vamos a ir así.
Do men find you intimidating? What about Wesley? Did he?
Isabella.
What? Too soon?
Too soon, too personal, too... everything coming...
Notar chatarra. Vamos a vender esta que nos sirve. Esto está encantado. Vamos a vender esto. A ver, vamos a vender... sí, esto vamos a vender. Esto no. Y esto sí. Aquí tenemos bastante anillo que no nos sirve. Vamos a vender esto, vender esto. esto. Bueno. Algo más. Este tiene 17, ¿cuánto tiene otro? 18, entonces esto vamos a vender. Listo.
Oh, sore spot? If you don't shut up, I'll give you a sore spot.
Bueno, de momento no hay nadie que nos venda nada nuevo para nuestros personajes, así que vamos a ir así. Ahora Isabel es pícaro, así que creo que sí tiene el nivel para inventario. No, personaje. Sí, me parece que sí. Vamos al empleo negro. Solo para quitar esa misión de ahí. Muy bien. Y aquí esta es como una tienda igual. Aquí tenemos bastantes cosas en realidad. Bien. Pero cuestan una barbaridad, así que de momento aquí tenemos. Bueno, eso sí podemos comprar. Listo. Vamos a comprar. Aquí podemos cambiar el aspecto. Y podemos reliquias de dice aquí. Aquí también hay cosas muy buenas, como por ejemplo esto. Y aquí también tenemos bueno, algunas cositas que nos sirven para nosotros. Tenemos esto, que es muy buena también, pero cuesta una barbaridad, así que la caja de doritos. Vamos a ver esto. Vamos a tomar esto. Y bueno, aquí tenemos también esto. Este güey. Vamos a verte. Bueno, esto es para cambiar cosas. Esto es para como hacer compras también. Esto es para hacer compras también. Y aquí tenemos al importe negro, que es este güey.
And magnificent Zinhorn, the antiquarian.
Muy bien. Y de momento nada más. Vámonos. Ahora hemos recogido algunas cosas. Pero bueno, que no nos sirven para nada. Cogimos esto. Y nada más. Vamos a ver si podemos vender algo. Vamos a vender. Esto no nos sirve. No cuesta nada en realidad. Esto no nos sirve. Esto tampoco. Y esto tampoco. Esto sí lo vamos a dejar. Vamos a ver si es que podemos poner el anillo a alguien más o solo es para... ¿no? Astucia, salud, resistencia al daño. Pues está bien, ¿eh? Muy bien. Vámonos. Ya. Aquí no tenemos nada por aquí, tenemos todo acá. Acto de piedad. Vamos a esto del herbolario. A ver. Vamos a ver qué nos dejamos por aquí. Creo que habían de que negociar algo aquí, me acordé. Vamos a ver. Poción de salud. Bueno. Pues no.
Dalish crafting is second to... I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
Are you a specialist? What sort of things do you make?
A Dalish crafter does many things. We create weapons, armor, anything our clan has need of.
Do you have any pure ironbark in stock?
What use is ironbark to you? I've never met a Shem who could bend it to his will. Either way, I'm out of stock. I do know where it can be found, but it is impossible to retrieve. Our people were forbidden from venturing to the area after we lost 2 of our best hunters there.
What's the problem? Maybe I can give you a hand dealing with it.
I find it insulting that you think you would succeed where we could not. The place is overrun by darkspawn. If we tried to eradicate them, we would risk the precious few hunters we have left. I'll show you where the area is. What you do with the information is up to you.
Muy bien.
It doesn't look that bad.
Cometidos del herbolario.
What's it supposed to be?
¿A dónde aquí? Lo vamos a averiguar. Aquí está. Vamos acá. ¿Alguien más? Gracias, se vienen más.
Now you fall.
Ándale, muchachos. Ah, qué bien. Tú ahí, muchacho. Pues ya está. Cortas el hierro. Y aquí nada más, ¿verdad? No, vámonos. Vámonos para acá, vamos para acá.
Do you ever miss Ferelden?
Of course. It was home. I would never have left willingly. But I'm not going to be my father and spend my life trying to live a memory.
I didn't think I'd give it a second thought once I was gone. I mean, what did Ferelden ever do for me? But I do. I think...
Eulario formal. No nada más.
There's something here that just doesn't feel right.
You mean how mages are treated?
No. I think there's not enough dog shit.
A ver, vamos un ratito en la casa de Canlem antes de continuar. Porque vamos a ver si es que podemos hacer alguna una poción. ¿Una runa? Exactamente. Podemos hacer runa de la fortuna, resistencia, a ver, este mejora la armadura. Vamos a crear una de estas, dos de estas. Listo. Y bueno, aquí no puedo encantar. No, ¿verdad? Cargar pociones. Vamos a ver cómo está el inventario. Vamos acá. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué sé yo? Aberdeen, Radric. Isabel. Vamos. Una carta ciudad. A ver, yo tengo, creo que sí, algunos espacios. Bueno, excepto mi...
I shit you not, Ravani. It was this big.
There's no way. Impossible. I've had hundreds of those in my hands, and they're never that size.
Would I lie about something so
Vamos a encantar aquí.
I'm afraid to ask, but what are you two going on about?
A ver. Casco de... A ver si te he puesto yo, ¿verdad? Sí. Guardapolvos de Bioware, voy a poner una protección. A mi casco vamos a poner una rueda de protección. Bueno, rápido. Una rueda contra fuego. A ver. Bien, casi está bien. A ver, pinche de Javier. Y honor de... Esa es esta. Y esta, ¿verdad? La que tenga puesta esta tiene puesta... Sí. Vamos a poner aquí. Listo. Vámonos.
We're discussing knives, of course. Well, daggers, technically. I never remember the difference. Why? What did you think we were talking about?
Ah, hay que hablar aquí con el buen muchacho este.
This ring is all I have to return to you. I'm sorry.
Oh, Ninette's wedding ring.
Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
Just know that she will not return.
It's better this way. Our marriage has been in shambles for more than a decade. I'll send the ring to her family. With luck, it will appease them. Thank you for all your help, Sarah. Make her watch over.
Welcome, merchant.
Muy bien. Tenemos solo una misión. Es que hablar con Isabela. Vamos acá. Empezamos.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Muy bien. A ver, aquí viene, ¿no? Aquí sí hay algo. Por aquí hay dinero. Ok. Por acá está la misión. Ah, está el transcurso. Pero bueno, quiero ver que hay. Es que hay algo más por aquí. Entonces acá se me haya pasado. Como por ejemplo esto. Nada más.
Mistress Hawk, Ariane tells me you sought a better path than the Circle for her son, Fainriel. I thought perhaps you would be willing to show mages a kindness once more.
Can I get the details before I agree?
There are a number of apostates hiding in those caverns.
And you've allowed this?
I was hoping you might speak to the group. Convince them to surrender peacefully before my fellow Templars arrive.
Who are these apostates? Where did they come from?
These are the mages of the former Circle at Starkhaven. It burned to the ground, and their Templars sent for us to relocate the survivors. Unfortunately, they escaped on the journey. With their phylacteries burned, it has been nearly impossible to track them.
What's a phylactery?
When a mage joins the Circle, The first enchanter takes a sample of his blood. It is used as a focus to track the mage should he escape.
Do the other Templars intend to do worse than recapture the mages?
Sakaras is a Knight Lieutenant of the Templars, a great crony of Meredith. Should he find apostates hiding from pursuit, Meredith will consider him justified in murdering the lot of them.
Who's Meredith?
You have clearly not been in Kirkwall long. Meredith is Knight Commander. She has changed the rules for mages in Kirkwall. They are less free than elsewhere. Though I dare say she has created as much dissent as obedience.
I would not like to see this become a massacre.
Thank you. Your compassion does you credit. These mages have shown they attack Templars on sight. You have a better chance than I to convince them they are better off alive in the Circle than free and dead. Sakaras hunts them as well. If they have not surrendered by the time he arrives, this will be a bloodbath.
Vámonos. Ok. ¿Qué me ha dado? ¿A dónde vas, amigo? Muy poco.
Is this blood magic? Only one way out for these mages now.
Mazo por aquí. Buscar al mago primero. El mago. Por aquí está el mago, ¿verdad? Ah, pues no. Vámonos. Empezamos. Empezamos.
Maker's blessing. I thought I was going to die down here in this tomb. Are you with the Templars? Please, I need to go back to the Circle. I never wanted to get involved in this. Not when he started making those things.
Who is he?
Decimus. It was his decision. He kept saying the Templars would label us blood mages if we fled. Why not use it if it's our best tool? He slit his wrist and the magic, it rose from the blood and woke the skeletons in the cave. I ran. Decimus is wrong. Blood magic is a work of evil, not just a power the Templars keep from us for spite.
Decimus is the leader of these mages.
He's crazy. He said with our phylacteries gone, no one could find us. We would be free. I think maybe he set the fire. There must be a demon working through him. No normal man would profane the dead like this.
The Templar Thrask is waiting outside. Surrender to him and you won't be hurt.
I surrender. Take me to the Templars. I don't want anything to do with this blood magic. The rest of them, they're still following Decimus. He's gone mad. I think he'd kill us all just to take the Templars down.
Muy bien. Unos guanteletes por aquí. Pero antes de hacer cualquier cosa, vamos a ver qué por acá. Siempre hay cositas. Bueno, por aquí no, obviamente. A ver, tenemos que irnos. A ver, hemos venido por aquí, no. A ver, no venimos. Hemos venido por aquí, ¿verdad? Exactamente, aquí tenemos libro puro. Ok, vamos a ir. Vamos a ver. Creo que así vamos bien. A ver, vamos a ver bien esto, modo de fuerza. No, vamos a mejorar algo mejor. Vamos a mejorar esto. Muy bien, eso me gusta. Galvanismo. Ah, es pasivo. Vamos a ver. Espérame un segundo. A ver, ¿qué me da eso? Este es pasivo. Es una mejora de todos mis daños. Muy bien. Me gusta.
They're here! The Templars have come to take us back to the Circle.
Decimus, no! Stay your hand. These are no Templars.
What do I care what shield they carry? If they challenge us, the dead themselves will meet the call.
Aquí bien. El primerito contra este. Ahí te quedas, muchacho. A ver, aquí va a activar una cosa. Quédate quieto. Cuidado con Isabela que le están masacrando. Me acaban de matar.
You killed him! Oh, Decimus. You should have listened to me. Oh, I saw what you are. How could you murder one of your own just for daring to defy the Templars?
I do not need to be part of the Circle to know blood magic is unnatural.
I warned him. I told him once he marked himself as a blood mage, that was all anyone would see.
She won't admit it, but it's obvious she's just as corrupted.
I swear to you, I have had no truck with demons. Please, we only want our freedom. Without your help, the Templars will execute us all for Decimus's crimes.
If not in the Circle, how do you intend to live?
I hear there are places outside the pre-marches where the Templars are not so vigilant.
I would never turn a fellow mage over to the Templars.
Then we must first throw off pursuit. There is a Templar who followed us. You must have met him when you entered. Kill him, and we can get clear of Kirkwall before the Templars send more men.
They would have us kill a man for doing the just work of a Templar.
Will you buy us time to flee Kirkwall?
Leave it to me. By the time I'm done, these Templars will swear that the sky is green.
Your confidence almost makes me believe you. But I spent 2 weeks traveling with these Templars. They strike first and think after. They are far easier to kill than to fool.
Muy bien.
just want to get out of here alive.
Vamos a ver. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí? Un cadávercito. Otro cadáver. Y vale.
Don't suppose I could give that a shot.
Muy bien. A ver. Vamos a subir el nivel. Tributo, darle bastante voluntad a esta señorita. Bueno. Listo. Aquí vamos a curar a Isabela. Isabela tiene muy poca habilidad. Hay que meterle bastante a la constitución.
We will speak no more. I would not wish any Templars to overhear us still survive.
Ah, claro que no. ¿A dónde vas? Muy bien. A ver, a ver si le voy a poner un poco más ya de constitución y destreza. Bueno, aquí lo voy a poner automáticamente.
Are you trying to tell me this boy is all that's left of the apostates?
I ran away when they began to use blood magic, sir.
They are not in the caverns, Sakaras. I have thoroughly explored.
Who is this?
Tell him who we are.
What's the trouble, Sir Thrask? Did the Knight Commander forget to tell Ser Karas that Enchanter Hawk came from Ferelden to help her root out rebel mages?
Yes. Yes, I was just about to tell him.
We've completed our investigation of the mages in those caverns. There is no one left inside.
The apostates resorted to blood magic and ended up turning on each other.
Their leader fled the battlefield ahead of us. The bloody coward left his own people to die. I caught only a glimpse, but it looked like the back passages led out to the coast. I sent your men that way.
We can still catch up if we go around the caverns. That's the faster route.
The coast, you say? Men, fan out, search the shore. We will retrieve these corpses later. I will commend you to the Knight Commander, Enchanter Hawk. It is rare to see a mage cooperate with authorities.
Thank you, my friend.
I didn't think you could do it. Truly, you must be able to charm a miser out of his last coin. I did not think any of us would leave those caverns alive.
If it makes you feel better, officially you were killed during escape.
I will do my best to seem cold and rotted then. Please, accept my staff as a reward. It has the mark of Starkhaven on it. I dare not carry it now. It has served me well. Now, we must flee as far as we can before nightfall. Thank you, friend.
Muy bien. Alguien más debe venir, pero no yo. Nadie de mi grupo. Bueno, ahora sí. A ver, tenemos... única misión que tenemos. Esta expedición. Vamos a ver. Tenemos que hablar con Isabela. Bueno, vamos a hablar con Isabela. Mientras estemos aquí. Tengo una carta. Vamos a ver.
Another messenger came by with a letter. It's on
Menos en apuros. Carta para Carver.
the desk.
Ok.
I'm with you, sister. For now.
One scrubbing brush, never used.
Vamos a ir. No. Vamos a ver a Isabela. Listo. No tenemos algo más. Menos en apuros. ¿Qué hacer eso? ¿Dónde está esta misión? Está por acá. Miren. Muchacho. A ver, Anders, aquí ya soy de nivel. No, este ya. Tú por acá, ¿no?
Well, well. Now it's beginning to all make sense.
Do I know you?
Not yet, but I wager you'll be glad we met. The name's Dougal Gavorn, and you're Bartrand's new business partner.
That remains to be seen.
And that's what I need to talk to you about. Bartrand turned aside my offer of help, even though I had the coin to spare. Thing is, I still think it's a promising venture. The fool won't let me invest, but if someone like you invested on my behalf...
Bartrand was pretty desperate for help. He must have had a good reason to turn you down.
You did. We had a disagreement. You've met Bartrand, yes? Someone would need the patience of a Bronto not to want to kill him. But what's done is done. Now his pride won't let him take my coin, even if it ruins him.
He won't be happy if I do this.
Then why tell him? Bartrand is better off not knowing a lot of things. This way he's happy, you're happy, and I'm happy. We're all happy.
Just what kind of terms are we talking about here?
I give you what Bartrand needs. Bartrand thinks it's your coin. Then when the expedition's done, you pay me back double.
What if I don't have double? This might all be for nothing.
If you really think it's such a waste of coin, why go at all? I think double's the very least I could earn back for this kind of investment, don't you?
This seems suspicious.
I'm taking quite a gamble myself. I'm willing to bet you're a good risk. Bartrand obviously thinks so. You care to extend the same courtesy to me?
If Bartrand doesn't want your help, neither do I.
Think you can come up with a coin all on your own, eh? Fair enough.
There are plenty of ways to get what we need.
Really? From what I can tell, it seems your friend enjoys spending coin more than saving it. You change your mind? Come talk to me. I doubt this expedition is going anywhere in the meantime.
Es una misión que Realmente no lo necesitamos. Así que vamos a ir al mercado. A hablar con Isabela. A ver. Los estos muchachos aquí. Y ahora con Isabela. No, sospechoso. Kevin.
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
I don't know if that's wise.
Oh, please. Fixating on what's wise makes you forget what's fun.
Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. What can I do?
He didn't say, and I didn't ask, but I'm sure you're up to it.
His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
Ok. Nueva misión y tenemos acá otra misión.
The Ferelden, eh? The Red Iron said you might help me. Some raider captains are having secret meetings at night in Lowtown. The job's simple. Break up the meeting and kill every one of the bastards.
That's not much to go on.
It's enough to do the job.
Just tell me where they are.
All the details are in this letter. If you manage to eavesdrop on the meeting before you kill them, there'll be extra in it for you. I'll be here.
Muy bien.
Not if you were the last man in the free march.
Primero vamos a ver esta misión de acá. Vamos a ver, por si acaso me hacen una emboscadilla.
So you found me. Going to finish Martin off properly this time, are ya? Where's my property, eh? How's it feel making a profit off someone else's hard work?
I'm not here to kill you. But if you tell me what this is about, I might be able to help.
You're not here to kill me. And you want to help? Maker, it's got to be my lucky day. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. My crew and I barely made it out alive. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
You have a history with the raiders, don't you?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extortion, murder, kidnapping. He does it all. It's just not to my taste. I tried to get out, but he didn't like that. This scar on my neck, he gave it to me, slit my throat, and threw me overboard. I tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo. Bastard.
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
There are always raiders on the seas, just like there are always bandits on the roads. But they've been much more active of late, like vultures, taking advantage of the blight.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
I'll find your cargo, Martin. You have my word.
I've had it with the raiders. And this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you. And be careful.
Muy bien. Una puertecilla aquí. Mira tú.
I removed another bunch of lowlifes.
Good on you, Sarah Hawk. We friends are indeed friends of yours. Another time, friend Hawk. Many of them, hopefully.
Muy bien. ¿A qué nivel soy? Nivel 11. Ahora sí, con Isabela. Exactamente, esto quería. Ahora Isabela tiene poca vida. Y casi nada de esto poco. Y aquí sí, bueno. Bueno, mejor. A ver, aquí tenemos... Ah, no, tenemos solo MC. A ver, no. Vamos a ver. Yo saqué otros muelles y de día tengo... Si lo encuentran me lo quedo. A ver.
You have such pretty hair. What a lovely color.
Other children used to laugh at me for having ginger hair.
Really? Oh, I bet you were cute. Did you have pigtails?
Sometimes.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
I could use your assistance. I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get those sacks off the docks? Right. I think the Canary is spying.
Shipping manifest.
I'm looking for cargo bearing the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Orlesian cargo. I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
You're wasting my time.
Now, don't be pessimistic. The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
They say your life flashes in front of your eyes before you die.
You're not going to kill me in broad daylight. No one's that stupid.
Is this enough to help you remember?
Ah, it's coming back to me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we could help each other out.
Acabo de perder las monedillas.
Have you seen an elf about? Short, blonde hair, slight build?
Y bueno, creo que por aquí lo vamos a dejar, muchachos. Espero que les haya gustado y nos veremos en la siguiente vez. Nos vemos.